What makes pizza special is keeping it simple. And this pizza is very few ingredients, but it's all the fresh ingredients and it's made very well. And that's really the difference between having good pizza and great pizza. I think great pizza is not overdone. There's a nice balance between the dough and whatever the ingredients that you decide to put on top of it. So it's important not to kill the dough with too much sauce or anything like that. In this case, we've left it really simple with just some olive oil, mushrooms, burrata, and sage. A little bit of sea salt to finish it off, and I think you'll be impressed with the flavor. Prepare the dough in a stand mixer at home. Makes the work a little bit easier. I would suggest you could try and knead it by hand, but you'd probably be pretty buff if you tried to do it all by hand. The mixer is the way to go. Make sure you just cover it with a little olive oil, put some plastic wrap over it so it doesn't dry out, and let the yeast do its magic. Once you form it into a ball and it's rested, you can start stretching the dough. Roll up your sleeves and get ready to go to work. Stretching the dough takes a little bit of practice. Fortunately, I got my start kind of making pizza, so this is kind of like, what do they say, like riding a bike? But you can see, you want to stretch it thinner and thinner. In Italy, they talk about stretching it thin enough that you can read a newspaper through. We're not going to quite go that far, but we will try and stretch it thinly and evenly as possible, leaving a rim around the edge so you get a nice, what they call a cornicione, which is kind of the raised edge or lip of the pizza. Our olive oil I'm exceptionally proud of. It's produced here in California. I think it's an exceptional product. It's 100% Arbequina olives, and it's just outstanding. Our mushrooms have been slightly roasted in a pan briefly, just to kind of bring out the character, and then they finish cooking in the oven. Always a little sea salt, make things taste good. Fresh sage chopped up. And everyone's favorite burrata. Don't get nervous, the burrata is a little bit wet, but it cooks wonderfully in the oven. It makes for a beautiful creamy texture. So we top the pizza with pecorino. Pecorino is just a sheep's milk cheese. There's lots of kinds of different pecorino depending on where you are in Italy. This one is a little bit sharper. It's from Sardinia actually, and it's called Fiore di Sardo. You can see we use a deck oven here at the restaurant. So you can emulate this at home by purchasing a pizza stone. Having the pizza stone makes all the difference. It really allows the crust to bake evenly. And in our kitchen, the pizza oven is set at 650 degrees. You might not be able to get this hot at home, but you can get pretty close. Now this is everyone's favorite part of pizza. Not the making, not the cooking, it's the eating. So please come in and try our mushroom pizza here at Casa del Mar.